Supreme Court strikes down the 1400-year-old practice of triple talaq as unconstitutional by a two-thirds majority. Banks in Manipur join All India strike against consolidation plans. Four women Home Guard personnel who are on hunger strike admitted to RIMS after their condition deteriorated. And Anjuman Isla-e Musra hand over 12 two-wheelers they have recovered to Lilong Police Station. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. I'm Kanguzam Shalira with the top stories and latest news at this hour. The Supreme Court today delivered a historic verdict on triple talaq. The top court struck down the 1400-year-old practice as unconstitutional by a two-thirds majority. A five-judge Constitution bench headed by Chief Justice J.S. Kehar barred the practice for 6 months and asked the Parliament to frame a law. Interestingly, the Constitution bench comprising Chief Justice J.S. Kehar, Justices Kurian Joseph, R.F. Narimand, U.U. Lalit and Abdul Nazir belong to different religions including Sikh, Christian, Parsi, Hindu and Muslim. CJI Kehar, while pronouncing the judgment, upheld the practice and said, Talaq-e-bidat is not violative of Article 14, 15, 21 and 25 of the Constitution. Opposing view of Justices Kehar and Nazir, Justices Rohinton Falid Narimand, Uday Umesh Lalit and Kurian Joseph said, triple talaq is unconstitutional. The Chief Justice of India, further using his power under Article 142, directed the Union of India to form a proper legislature regarding talaq-e-bidat. CJI Kehar said all parties must decide keeping politics aside. The Constitution bench had reserved its verdict on May 18 after a 6-day marathon hearing. During the hearing, the centre had assured the apex court that it would come out with a law to regulate marriage and divorce among the Muslims if triple talaq is upheld as invalid. Services at public sector banks are hit as employee unions are on a nationwide strike. Banks in Manipur today ceased work in support of strike against the proposed consolidation of public sector banks, inadequate capital support for banks and loan default by large borrowers. The strike has been called by the United Forum of Bank Unions, UFBU, an umbrella body of 9 unions including the Old Indian Bank Officers Confederation and All India Bank Employees Association, AIBEA. Unions are demanding that banks should not write off non-performing assets, NPAs, and that willful default be declared a criminal offence. In Imphal, the strike was launched by the United Forum of Bank Union Manipur State Committee in front of the State Bank of India, SBI MG Avenue. The protesters alleged chanted slogans. Co-convener of committee Soibam Indra Kumar said bank is an institute that protects the property of the people. He said the savings of the people strengthen the banks and the banks in turn make the country stronger. He said India was not affected by the financial crisis in 2008 because India had nationalized sector banking industry. The employees condemned the states of the government and asserted that people's money should be utilized for people's welfare.
NPA haina khoi na khangnaba non performing asset na singmu yadraba loan singbang amnangam na singdraba loan defaulter mayam singsin willful defaulter singasena singbang amdana lakba loan se hujikti asogematic alarming of figure the like Reserve Bank of India na thadokba mohoyo ba statement ta RBI gi statement ta hujikti 7 lakh crore singasi khunggot pangamdraba loan oire singbangam loan sigi manungda 7 lakh crore di corporate house khata da pibani bigger finance the bigger bank in Linkatpagi Mingda bed debt hen create or Pagi Bharat Sarkar ki agenda se United Forum Bank instead defeat of Pami.
4 women Home Guard personnel who are on hunger strike have been admitted to RIMS after their condition deteriorated. The fasting women personnel were taken forcibly by police to the hospital. The Home Guard personnel were on hunger strike demanding a raise in their salary as directed by the Supreme Court of India. They have been on hunger strike at Home Guard headquarters at Lamphel after the government denied them the salary as directed by the Apex Court and High Court of Manipur. The women personnel who are on the 13th batch of the hunger strikers resisted when women police personnel tried to take them to the hospital. Later, additional SP of the Imphal West, Priya Darshini, arrived at the site and spoke to the fasting women. They then walked for the nearby 200 meters and got into the waiting ambulance.
Why Pajamas deputy shame of man of Honga to the Minuchi, Tamita and Gambia, but she get them to the Korean Wajadi. She is a told up court in the second. See how them went up with the beekeeper. Pakum do any the Shibati lady. Shibati Yana and Halapum in the Moko Halatakas. A woman she the Shijaria.
Anjuman Isla A. Mushra today handed over 12 two-wheelers they have recovered to Lilong police station. The vehicles were recovered during their drive to prevent drug trafficking and vehicle theft in Lilong areas in the last 4 years. The 12 two-wheelers were handed over to a police team led by OC Muhammad Riyawuddin of Lilong police station at Anjuman Police near Lilong Hauribi Turel Hanbidang. The 12 two-wheelers included 4 Honda Activa, 1 Pulsar, 5 Honda Dio, 1 Kinetic Honda and 1 Yamaha F-Jet. OC Riyawuddin assured that the vehicles will be handed over to their rightful owners. He said the owners should produce necessary documents at Lilong Police Station to claim their vehicles. Joint Secretary of Anjuman Nasruddin Shah appreciated the cooperation extended by SP Taubal, OC Lilong Police Station and 6AR in their efforts to prevent drug trafficking and vehicle theft in the area. He also appealed that people's support and cooperation in the drive in the future.
Kali train 20 Anjumana, the long police scenery, Masita Kanagumba, Chino Manipuri, Singi Mankiba, Kagumba, Ponda Legati, the long police station Laga, my Maggie, Mari never to Commission Puraga, Korki Tudaki, Gariasi, long Tarai Tudaki, Piba Yagari.
Lilong Tanatana Manipur, Laimaya Sidagi, Anoba Langaki, so Equina Taba Fangbada, drug free, Ohelasi Manipur se Haiduna, drugsing, upon the drugs, Loina, daily use Oeraba. Tobacco ama ampo tingbagi phire blorek libase yamna thagat ningai ni aduna moru phangna drug asi muthat ki bada mateng oinabagi damakta aikoina sector khuding makta public praja gi sector khuding makna anjumana chatliba drive anjumana lauriba warep ko loina thangliba khongthang asida tung in biu amsung sejok pina biu.
The body of 6-year-old baby Shakina, daughter of Muhammad Yusuf from Hatta Golapati river site, was discovered near the bank of the Imphal River at Kiamgai Muslim Mayai Leka around 6 a.m. this morning. The body has been handed over to the family for her last rites. It may be mentioned that baby Shakina drowned in the river yesterday afternoon around 6 p.m. and people have been searching for her. A team of Technopole Police Station led by OC Inspector John Lamkan seized 120 beer cans from areas under Technopole Police Station. Police destroyed the liquor in presence of Technopole village chief. Saksham Manipur branch is organizing the eye donation campaign for tonight on August 25 at Iboyaima Sumanglila Sanglen to raise awareness, mass awareness and to pledge for eye donation after death. The campaign will continue till 8 September. The National Eye Donation Fortnight is observed every year from August 25 to September 8. Students today took out a cycle rally demanding an education-free zone. The rally began from the Grace Academy English School at Hairok Part 2, Ningthoujam Plaikai, and ended at Hairok Part 2 Bazaar. The rally was held against the attempted abduction of the minor girl student on August 19 at Hairok Part 2. Executive members of Manipuri Students Federation MSF today attempted to shut down Perryware Sanitary housed in Thangal Bazaar for selling tiles plates used in house construction at a higher rate. Police arrested 2 MSF executive members following an altercation between the shop owner and MSF members when the MSF executive members tried to shut down the shop. They alleged that the shop altered the maximum retail price of boxes containing 6 plates of tiles from 120 rupees to 300 rupees. JN Hospital Pharmacy Association clarified regarding the scuffles that broke out on JN Hospital campus on the 20th of this month. Speaking to media person at the office of the association at Porompat, Finance Secretary of the association, Nomei Kapompt, David said the association has nothing to do with the incident. He said some young men of around 20 to 25 years repeatedly dropped bikes with modified silencers in front of casualty ward around 11:20 in the night of the incident. He said the young men were later asked to stop by some patient party and other were heated arguments between them. He said the association's name was shown in bad light by spreading that the bikers were members of the association. He also said association was able to identify 5 persons who were involved in the incident.
Ado hairi wangang sing adu moina pharmacy gi mioi ni haiduna moina khara blame toksalamba haijalambadigi akoi gi association na kunna thigasurbu matungda akoi du pharmacy yawu nataba pharmacy sajanaba oirame makhata na moi nataba amasung atopa sajanaba kangbu singna kaigumba tobirak taragadi akoi gi association sida picture thiba thogdok thokpa yabagi khudong chaba lerak taragadi akoi association bu waru biganu akoi ain gi thongda akoi lokhat pa yaba mating niraga lokhat sarga akoi action tawjagani masida akoi gi JNMS ki authority side ta amadi patient party singi side ta akoi ne senduk chaningwadi plan thogdok thokiba adu akoi association ga pharmacy ga mari amda leinajade makoi du sajanaba pharmacy nisa pacha charaga ngausanaba akoi takutarang anga ngadani akoi association ga mari amda leinajade badi gi matungna JNMS ko authority side jo akoi pharmacy association gi secretary moina sengdokjari adi patient party singda jo sengdokjari.
People of their school constituency are confused about the distribution of PDS items under the National Food Security Act. It has been alleged that a committee called Development Welfare Committee, which was unheard of, has withdrawn rice meant for the constituency from the department. Former councillor of Ward number 19, Gimlemba Ratikanta, raised doubts and questioned as to who authorized the committee and how the DC gave permission to the committee to withdraw the rice. He also questioned the committee if they are ready to take responsibilities for the non-distribution of PDS items meant for the people in the constituency. Speaking to media persons at Manipur Press Club, Ratikanta alleged that the committee submitted utilization certificate to the department concerned without distributing PDS items for the months of November and December 2016 to the people. He also said A. Joychandra Sharma, who claimed to be the secretary of the committee, withdrew rice for the months from January to April and distributed to the beneficiaries. Ratikanta further said upon checking the NFSA cards, the rice distributed in the Ward 18, 19, 20 were for the months of May, June and July. He said it has created confusion among the people as the rice for these months have not been yet issued. He said it is strange to find the signature of the Ward member Thongam Gobind on the utilization certificate for Ward number 19, which is not under him. He said even though pregnant and NFSA card holders are entitled to get Rs 6,000, it is yet to be implemented in the state. Ratikanta urged the state government to look into the matter.
Joy Chandra Haiba Nupamana CNC permit salary ma'am January, February, March, April. Mr. Joy Chandra Haibasi Manas Environment Secretary Development Welfare Committee Ya School. I not know Masiki organization CSC Resta Body Webra Nataga Impaniski Disina Kari Grounda Angamba Kanana Halipodagi Impaniski DC Amadi DSO Impanisna Kari Grounda Bibi Bano local leaders singa Haidi Kendra leaders singa Tanaraga Moigi Kutsabi Pekaudogi Puturakpa Mira Haina Joychandase Anjanini.
It's time for a small commercial break. We'll be back in a short while. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English News. Coalition Against Drugs and Alcohol Kada Kakching District and Rural Youth Development Organization RYDO Sekmaijing Kuno jointly organized a discussion program on the impact of drugs on society and people's role in prohibition of drugs yesterday at Rural Youth Development Organization RYDO ground Sekmaijing Kuno. General Secretary of Old Manipur Women's Social Reformation and Development Samas, Nupi Samas Tokchom Tramani, and President of Kada Advocate Y. Ratan Kumar spoke as the resource person at the program. Co-operator of the Imphal Municipal Corporation to Ward Number 12, Posambang Premila, along with volunteers of the Irompu Krimapan Social Club, carried out mosquito fogging on Sunday and Monday. Irompu Krimapan Social Club in a press release said it has resolved to ban the sale and use of intoxicants in areas under the club. Women residents of Lilong Hauribi Maka Laikai today stays a seat in protesting the transfer of office in charge of Lilong Police Station, Riauddin. They demonstrated at Citizen Development Organization Office, Lilong Hauribi Maka Laikai, displaying placards against the transfer of the police officer. The first free eye camp for the month of August will be held at the Lions Service Center of Lions Club of the Imphal at Sangaiprao in collaboration with the District Blindness Control Society Imphal between 10 a.m. to 12 noon on August 27. Members of Consumers Welfare Union Kakching DC, Kakching and manager of Laibaklai Gas Service held a joint meeting on the non-availability of refilled cylinder to the consumers at DC office today. Consumers Welfare Union in the press release stated that the agency has turned a deaf ear to the request of the consumers and urged the DC to take strong action against it. Sahek Sairen Saipan Sangat Lupt Saipal celebrated its 11th Foundation Day at Manipur Dramatic Union Hall in Yai School. Two books, Nawagi Sairolt and Taza Tanil Oidunasu, were also released at the event. Nawagi Sairolt is a poetry book contributed by 29 poets. Taza Tanil Oidunasu is a poetry book by Kangembom Ibeton. Saipal facilitated writers Ngangbom Ibeton B and awarded her the Poet of the Year 2017 title. Saipal also facilitated 5 writers at the event. Film Forum Manipur has decided to preview feature films, short films and music video once a week on Saturday. Addressing media person at Manipur Press Club, chairperson of the forum, S. Mangol Jao, said, "There are certain changes in the Film Forum Manipur's guidelines and in selection of its new members. All production to be previewed should reach the forum by Friday." He said on the spot, production preview will not be entertained and there will be extra charge for re-previews. All productions should be first registered with the forum and abide by its terms and conditions. Mangol Jao also urged the actors, directors and editors to register with their respective groups and get timely renewal. He said any production not previewed by the forum cannot be shown in social media and on cable networks. The chairperson appealed to groups and individuals not to demand money for any individuals related with Manipuri cinema.
Film Forum asibu semiba gil tarani thoi asigi members singnam magi gil ladugi phan kana nabagi damakta masa masagi members singdagi phi laujabada Film Forum na athingba pijade adubu gil masagi members singna pifam thopa phi adu magi gil natrage association da piramdabagi damakta producer da awaba pibiroidabani preview thingmana singba tauba yaroi karigumba producer na mana netuna producer adugi film da sijaneriba mioi amagi pifam thokpa senfam producer na pibiramdre haibagi wakat forum da laklabadi producer adugi film preview thingba yai.
Ministry of Information and Broadcasting yesterday constituted the preview committee for the International Film Festival of the India IFFI 2017 with Bibek Agnohotri as the convener. The preview committee constituted for the festival, which will be held in November at Panaji, Goa, has altogether 40 members with many national award-winning directors. National award-winning director Maipaksana Horongbom and filmmaker Bomen Joy Konsam are in the committee. Now news from the world of sports. Angta FC and ABA Ketrigal defeated their opponents in Moirang Tempt Ibobi Memorial First Division Football League Tournament. In the 21st match leg of the Football League Tournament played today at ABA Playground in Ketrigal, Angta FC's Arun netted 2 goals in the 37-38 minutes of the match and Sudhir netted 2 goals in the 40th and 56 minutes of the match, while both Jamson and Rishikant netted 1 goal each in the 52nd and 74th minutes of the match, respectively to Trans SWC Komon 6-0. In the 22nd league match, ABA Ketrigal thrashed Star Club Top Moirang Kampu 4-1. For the winners, M. Guljar netted 2 goals in the 67th and the 78th minutes of the match, while Sakib Khan and Nompok Nganba netted 1 goal each in the 10th and 15th minutes of the match. The lone goal of the losing team, Star Club Top Moirang Kampu, was netted by El Sana Jauba in the 27th minute of the match. 8 teams are taking part in the First Division Football League Tournament organized under the aegis of Imphal East District Football Association. The 23rd and the 24th league matches of the Football League Tournament will be played tomorrow. FC Lamzau Kakching won the 2nd Division Football League with 10 points to book a berth in the 1st Division Football League. LYA Wongu with 5 points were the runners-up. The tournament, which begins on August 13 at DSA Kakching ground, concluded today. Prizes were also presented to the winners' team. IWKK Uchekont Kankut beat Gopal Dev Kankut team Aya School 12th-11th in the 14th league match of the 2nd Sri Sri Gopal Dev League Cup knockout Kang tournament for 55 to 60 years today. The tournament, which kicked off on the 7th of this month, is organized by Sri Sri Gopal Dev Kankut. 6 teams are taking part in the tournament. There will be no match tomorrow. The 15th league match will be played between Teka Pishum Kankut and Gopal Dev Kankut team to be schooled on August 27. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Supreme Court strikes down the 1400-year-old practice of triple talaq as unconstitutional by 2/3 majority. Banks in Manipur joined All India strike against consolidation plans. Four women Home Guard personnel who are on hunger strike admitted to RIMS after their condition deteriorated. And Anjuman's Isla-e Mushra hand over 12 two-wheelers vehicles have recovered to Lilong police station.